Hey, Kyle Michael here with Michael Real Estate and Remax Momentum, and I'm here at my newest sip and support over here at Rails Inn Beer Company over here in Broomfield, Colorado, and I'm joined by Michelle Dent, the president of Flutterby, the nonprofit. How's it going today?
Good, how are you?
Good. So let's kind of dive into this. What is Flutterby?
Well, first of all, thanks for having us. Flutterby is a nonprofit powered by Remax Momentum that serves as a nonprofit to other small nonprofit agencies.
Perfect. So you guys are kind of unique in that you support multiple different nonprofits throughout a nonprofit. What kind of provoked the start of Flutterby? When did it start? Kind of a little bit of the history about Flutterby.
Yeah, we opened, or actually became a 501c3 nonprofit in 2013. Flutterby started because one of our agent's sisters had breast cancer and had passed away. And her name in all of her cancer support groups was Flutterby. So that's how we got that name.
Oh, okay. And how many kind of different nonprofits do you guys currently support through Flutterby? Is there, just how many are we kind of supporting through Flutterby?
We are supporting, currently to date, we have supported over 25 nonprofits and causes. We've raised over $489,000 to be donated to all of these smaller nonprofits over the years.
Why does Flutterby mean so much to you specifically?
Well, it's got my heart. I've been part of Flutterby for approximately 6 years. It means so much to me. Our board and the people that serve on our board are the reason why we're definitely as successful as we are. We really thrive, I think, what drew me to it and a lot of our board members is the diversity and what we are able to give to other nonprofits and other small, obviously, nonprofits. And then our yearly events is really what thrives our motivation to do this.
Awesome. So who kind of makes up Flutterby? I know it's a team of people. Who makes up Flutterby? If they wanted to get involved in becoming a part of Flutterby, what's kind of the best route to do that? But who really makes up Flutterby and makes the thing kind of go?
So we have a board, and we have one meeting a month. Right now, we currently have people that are real estate agents, title companies, mortgage lenders can get involved. We have another gal that actually sells books for a living to schools and elementary. And so there's all kinds of different ways to be a part of being on our board, but there's also different ways to serve in the communities. And if you want to be part of Flutterby as a recipient that wants to receive money from Flutterby or work one of our events, you can also do that. And we can do that through our Remax Flutterby Facebook page, or we have Flutterby Momentum is our Instagram page.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So throughout the sip and supports, I've done a lot of sip and supports kind of through different nonprofits and everything. And what's fun is they're actually tied back to you guys, most of them.
Right.
And that's what's really cool about what you guys do and tying into those nonprofits. And you mentioned, how do those nonprofits become a part of your giving? Is it somebody bringing them in, or you guys kind of directing your gear towards those nonprofits? How does that work?
So we actually end up, it's usually word of mouth.
Okay.
Or they can call in a Remax Momentum and say, hey, I'd love to be part of that decision process and that interview process.
Perfect.
So they we send out an interview page to them. We need to get some information on their 501c3. And then we all meet as a group and kind of decide what we're going to give to each of them, what our year-end giving looks like, and just love to partner with those.
Awesome. So you mentioned the year-end giving. I know personally because it's done at our office, but tell us a little bit about what the year-end giving is, why that's important, why that's such an impact on all of you guys at Flutterby.
It's an impact to us because it's, first of all, it just is the best celebration of the whole year. It proves obviously the work and dedication that we've all put in, not only for our sponsors, but each of our events that we do and all of the behind the scenes stuff that everybody else is doing to prepare for all of these events to get our nonprofits involved. And the year-end giving is just awesome. We just hand out checks to different nonprofits. And each year's different. You know, some years we can give a little bit more, some years a little bit less. Obviously, since COVID, things have been a little bit tougher, but we're we're believing that it's going to get better, and we're going to keep thriving.
Yeah, it's really an event you have to come watch, even if you're not a part of Flutterby. I've been in the office, came and watched it. It's an incredible event to watch you give back to each one of the nonprofits throughout that day.
Yeah.
But now, events-wise, I do the golf tournament every year that's Flutterby related. But what other events are coming up at the kind of towards the end of this year, and what can we look for in 2025?
So this year we've currently got our chili cook-off, which is a huge event in Brighton at the Copper Rail. It is going to be on November 9th, and that's just come, show up. You can enter a chili, or you can come and do a taste tester. We do an auction, and it is an absolute blast. I believe it starts at 4 p.m. Next year we have 4 events. So our first one is Concert for a Cause. That is going to be March 1st at the Armory, and there's 2 bands, Buck the Band and Mrs. Vendetta. So that is an awesome one coming up. We're super excited about that one. That's a new one for us.
Okay.
Our second one's going to be the Yvette Tevelde cornhole tournament, which is something that we've been doing. We lost our dear Yvette a few years ago, so this is her tournament every year. That is a blast. We had 36 teams last year and just had a fun day.
Absolute blast.
And that was, I believe, that's the first in June 7th, I believe.
Okay.
And our third one is going to be our golf tournament. We're just still working on a couple different items to button that one up, but that is in August every year, and that is a huge one. You have to definitely register it in advance because that sells up about a month. Yeah.
Complete blast.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of work we all do, but that's fun. Our last one again is going to be our chili cook-off
Perfect. Awesome.
in November 2025.
Okay. Outside of events, getting involved. Can people donate to Flutterby? What are other ways people can kind of help support you guys throughout these times? You know, they're a little tougher. What are some ways we can support you, whether that be become a part of Flutterby or money-based donations? What are those kind of looking like?
So you can do any of the above. You can donate, you can call us, and we can get you a link or an invoice because we are a 501c3, and you can donate that way. You can reach out to any of the RE/MAX Momentum offices and get a hold of any of us that are on the board, and we're happy to, send you that information or get you involved that way. We also have some information, a little bit about Flutterby, what we do and how we run, and we can go that route as well.
Perfect.
And our Facebook page and our Instagram.
Perfect. Yep. Facebook, Instagram, webpage. We'll post them all to the video as well. Anything else you want to tell us about Flutterby?
No, just continue to, we love your support, appreciate all of our nonprofits, and come to our events. They are an absolute blast. You will not ever regret it.
We love your nonprofits too. A big thank you to Rails Inn Beer Company over here in Broomfield, Colorado. Come out, try one of their beers. A big thank you to Lisa Reeder for helping us set this up. John Zamora behind the camera. This is another edition of Sip and Support. Come out, drink some beer at Rails Inn Beer Company. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Cheers.